Okay, let's see if we're good to go now because that was really weird. And we are live. Make sure that my people are live with me. Okay, cool. So now, yo, get that baby. All y'all in the living room now. Get brightness. Hi, Poppy. I'm streaming. I gotta go. Love you all. Beauty. Hi, Poppy. Beauty, go handle what I told you already to go handle. Okay, Pops. I love you. I'm not even talking to you. Love you. Okay. Beauty, go do what I told you to do. Yes, it is. Go check now. It should be on. I don't know what happened earlier. I was echoing. Are we good to go? Y'all put on something that that girl likes to watch. I don't know. Mario, Ninja Turtle. Give her whatever chip she wants too. What does she want? Then find out. What's up, Brody? What's up? Well, he joined my Instagram. What's up, Fantic? Promo. I'm on my TikTok. No, I should be going. I'm already a whole minute. Bye, Butte. All right. What's up, everyone? How are y'all? Today I will be reading Esther, the book of Esther. Come inside. Come in. What? I have 1,000 babies, but it's never gonna get in the way of my time with God. Open the door. What do you want? You haven't seen my background. What? Oh, it's my baby. Where are you yelling at my baby? Hi, cutie. You're a cutie. Come get, yo, go get your family. Tell your family come get this baby. Go. No, she say Mia. Where's Mia? Be careful. Get Mia right now. Technical difficulties. All right, so we're gonna read our book of Esther. Oh, for all my girls here. Ah, we're gonna teach y'all some things about Esther, about the women of the Bible, right? Close the door. I think diaper. Okay, so here we are, the book of Esther. And shout out to all the people celebrating Ramadan. Look at my Ramadan background. I am not Muslim. However, I am a fasting and praying woman. So I definitely think that this year I will be participating in Ramadan. I think that is just the coolest. And fun fact for everybody else who I was actually researching because I'm from New Orleans, like I'm from Louisiana, and they're doing Mardi Gras and then they're doing Carnival in Trinidad, and I'm kind of like that in the islands right here, basically Florida, baby Trinidad. So I'm like, okay, well, why is everybody doing celebrations? Like, what's going on? And then I put two and two together with all my research that in a few days it'll be Lent as well. Well, the celebration before Lent. So it seems like everybody is doing their one big one before there is a fasting season, even leading up to Easter, everything like that. So this all connected, it's all around the world. We're all fasting. It doesn't matter what you believe in, what religion you are. It seems like this is a universal time of fasting. Do your big one-ups now. That's why it's called Fat Tuesday. You eat your fat stuff, all the stuff that you're never gonna touch again for the next 40 days, 40 nights. However long you go, because to be honest with you, I was already feeling in my soul that I was going to change my complete eating surroundings past 40 days, 40 nights. So I'm just so happy that I'm aligning with like the energies of the universe right now, because I was already ready to start trimming the fat, baby. It's about to be summer, springtime summer. Gotta be out here looking fly, feeling fly. It's a good time to be alive, at least, for me. I pray for y'all too. Okay, so Book of Esther. That was just a fun fact. What, man?
I think on Karma Compound it says you can go live now, so I think they give you on.
That's not happening, but thank you. Appreciate that. That's fantastic. Great. That's fantastic. Get out. Appreciate that. All right. So here we go. Chapter 1, Book of Esther. Oh, and if y'all have any prayers and anything y'all need to prayer requests, put in the comments. I got y'all. Now it came to pass in the days of Ahasuerus. This is Ahasuerus, which reigned from India even onto Ethiopia, over 107 and 20 provinces. So 127 provinces. That in those days, when the king Ahasuerus sat on the throne of his kingdom, which was in Shushan, the palace. In the 3rd year of his reign, he made a feast unto all his princes and his servants. The power of Persia and Media, the nobles and the princes of the provinces, being before him. When he showed the riches of his glorious kingdom and the honor of his excellent majesty many days, even 180 days. So for a score is like 20, so 4 scores is 80. 180 days. If it's wrong, let me know, because I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it is. And when these days were expired, the king made a feast unto all the people that were present in Shushan the palace, both unto great and small, 7 days, in the court of the garden of the king's palace, where were white, green, and blue hangings, fastened with cords of fine linen and purple to silver rings and pillars of marble. The beds were of gold and silver, upon a pavement of red and blue and white and black marble. And they gave them drink in vessels of gold, the vessels being diverse one from another, and royal wine in abundance, according to the state of the king. And the drinking was according to the law. None did compel, for so the king had appointed to all the officers of his house, that they should do according to every man's pleasure. They having a good time. Okay? Sound like a festival. 180 days. It's like half the year. So, okay. Also, Vashti, the queen, made a feast for the women in the royal house which belonged to King Ash. Ahur, I'm butchering this guy's name. Ahasuerus. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zethar, and Carcass, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king, to bring Vashti, the queen, before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princess her beauty. Okay. For she was fair to look on. Okay, Vashti. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Okay. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him. Okay. Then the king said to the wise men, which knew the times, for so was the king's manners toward all that knew law and judgment. And the next unto him was Karshina, Shethar, Admatha, Tarshish, Meres, Marsina, and Mimkan, the 7 princes of Persia and Media, which saw the king's face, and which sat the first in the kingdom. What shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to law, because she hath not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains? And Mimkon answered before the king and the princes, Vashti the queen hath not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes and to all the people that are in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes. When it shall be reported, the king of Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not. Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes, which have heard of the deed of the queen. Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes, that it be not altered, that Vashti come no more before King Ahasuerus, and let the king give her royal estate unto another that is better than she. Okay, girls. And when the king's decree which he shall make shall be published throughout all his empire, for it is great, all the wives shall give to their husbands honor, both to great and small. And the saying pleased the king and the princes. And the king did according to the word of Memucan. For he sent letters into all the king's provinces, into every province according to the writing thereof, and to every people after their language, that every man should bear rule in his own house, and that it should be published according to the language of every people. Now, ladies, is that a Bible verse? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. If it's not, okay. Girls, women, baby girls, girls. Okay, he's the king of the household, right? If he is the has a household, because we're not gonna talk about these men who are not even like providing a household. That's just we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. If the man is providing you a household, like Queen Vashti, he's providing homegirl, you know, a kingdom, a vast kingdom. Party for her chamberlands, homegirls from abroad. It's a festival. You're beautiful. He want to see you. Come show off. That's what guys do, right? Men are competitive and they like pretty things. do things with their eyes. It's even in the Bible that they are kind of ruled by their eyes. Um, the special ones are not, but I mean, even King Solomon was like chasing with his eyes, okay? And he's like the wisest that was out here. So if your man say be quiet and come show up pretty, can you just be quiet and just go show up pretty and then like walk around and then like go back and vibe? Please. There have been women that have been kicked out for like way more than that. Like that's less, right? If that's like really our work to show up and be pretty, sign me up. Oh, that's my Ramadan hand. Shayla. Sign me up, okay? Sign me up. I'm that one. Okay? So if everybody else isn't, that's whatever. This is the Bible about the queen being replaced by a better queen. So anybody got any prayers requests? Let me just check real quick. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Hold on. Okay, good. I ain't got nothing right there. Let me see on my Instagram. What's up? What's up? Hi, Brody. How are you? I'm doing well, thanks. Let me just write it. I'm doing well. And you? What's up, Francine? How are you? I pray that you're feeling better, love. I'm going to continue to read. You're in my prayers, Francine, always. So I'm going to keep it reading about these queens of the Bible. Please take notes, girls. Please. And women. Chapter 2. After these things, when the wrath of the king Ahasuerus was appeased, he remembered Vashti and what she had done. Yep, he did. And what was decreed against her. Then said the king's servants that ministered unto him, let there be fair young virgins sought for the king. Yep, yep. You were replaced by some young virgins. Girls, if y'all got the title, just keep the title, please. It's easier to keep it than it is to lose it and then try to get it back. Just keep the title of the queen. And let the king appoint officers in all the provinces of his kingdom, that they may gather together all the fair young virgins unto Shushan the palace, to the house of the women, unto the custody of Heged, the king's chamberlain, keeper of the women, and let their things for purification be given them. Okay. And let the maidens which pleaseth the king be queen instead of Vashti. And the thing pleased the king, and he did so. Now in Shushan the palace there was a certain Jew, whose name was Mordecai, the son of Jair, the son of Shimei, the son of Kish, a Benjaminite, who had been carried away from Jerusalem with the captivity which had been carried away with Jeconiah, king of Judah, whom Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, had carried away. And he brought up Hadassah, that is Esther. Hadassah, yeah, Esther, his uncle's daughter. For she had neither father nor mother, and the maid was fair and beautiful, whom Mordecai, when her father and mother were both dead, took for his own daughter. So it came to pass when the king's commandment and his decree was heard, and when many maidens were gathered together unto Shushan the palace, to the custody of Haggai, that Esther was brought also unto the king's house, to the custody of Haggai, keeper of the women. And the maiden pleased him, and she obtained kindness of him. And he speedily gave her things for purification, which with such things as belonged to her, and 7 maidens, which were meet to be given her out of the king's house. And he preferred her and her maids unto the best place of the house of the women. Okay. Esther went in there and did her thing. Okay. Esther had not showed her people nor her kindred, for Mordecai had charged her that she should not show it. She couldn't show she was a Jew. Listen, the Jews have been persecuted for a long time, and I don't mean every Jew, because we know that there is like a synagogue of Satan of Jews. That's not the Jews I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Hebrews, certain Hebrews, okay? That's what we're talking about. All right, so let's keep it moving. The chosen, the real chosen, God's people, the Hebrews. It's not all the Jews, it's the Hebrews, okay? All right, that's just my personal opinion. I'm gonna keep it moving. Esther had not showed her people nor her kindred, the Hebrews, for Mordecai had charged her that she should not show it. And Mordecai walked every day before the court of the woman's house to know how Esther did and what should become of her. Now, when every maid's turn was come to go into King Ahasuerus, after that she had been 12 months, according to the manner of the women, for so were the days of their purification accomplished, to wit, 6 months with oil of myrrh, and 6 months with sweet odors, and with other things for the purifying of the woman. That sounds fantastic. Hold up. Hold up. I got something just clicked in the brain. That sounds I got y'all. Wait till I drop what I drop now. That was God. Okay. Then thus came every maiden unto the king. Whatsoever she desired was given her to go with her out of the house of the women unto the king's house. In the evening she went, and on the morrow she returned into the second house of the women, to the custody of Shahaj, the king's chamberlain, which kept the concubines. She came in unto the king no more, except the king delighted in her, and that she were called by name. Okay. Now, when the turn of Esther, the daughter of Abihail, the uncle of Mordecai, who had taken her for his daughter, was come to go in unto the king, she required nothing but what Haggai, the king's chamberlain, the keeper of the women, appointed. The keeper, yeah. And Esther obtained favor in the sight of all them that looked upon her. So Esther was taken unto King Ahasuerus into his house royal in the 10th month, which is the month of Tebeth, in the 7th year of his reign. And the king loved Esther above all the women. Okay. And she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins, so that he set the royal crown upon her head. Okay. And made her queen instead of Vashti. Then the king made a great feast unto all the princes and his servants, even Esther's feast. And he made a release to the provinces and gave gifts according to the state of the king. And when the virgins were gathered together the second time, Then Mordecai sat in the king's gate. Esther had not showed her kindred, nor her people, as Mordecai had charged her. For Esther did the commandment of Mordecai, like as when she was brought up with him. In those days, while Mordecai sat in the king's gate, two of the king's chamberlains, Bigthan and Teresh, of those which kept the door, were wroth, and sought to lay hands on the king Ahasuerus. And the thing was known to Mordecai, who told it on to Esther the queen. And Esther certified the name, therefore, of Mordecai's name. Certified the king, therefore, of Mordecai's name. And when inquisition was made of the matter, it was found out. Therefore, they were both hanged on a tree, and it was written in the book of the Chronicles before the king. What's up, everyone? Greetings. Hi. Thank you for joining. I'm reading to my women today. I pray that these words are instilling some wisdom in your heart, girls. If you got to keep it, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, okay? If he want you to show up looking cute, then show up looking cute, okay? You up. Just show up, okay? Show up, show out, and then show down. Go to sleep or something. Let me make sure I don't have any prayer requests here. What's up, Dynamite D Voice? I remember y'all from my model days. Anybody, any of my comments? Okay, no chat yet. All right, good. All right, I'm gonna keep reading. What have I brought up? Okay, I got like 4 minutes. I think I'm gonna read one more chapter, and then that's it. Okay, chapter 3. Esther. After these things did King As. If anybody has prayer requests, y'all put it in the comments. I got y'all. Okay, I'll read a prayer. I'll say a prayer for you. After these things did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, and advanced him, and set his seat above all the princes that were with him. And the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed and reverenced Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him. But Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence. Okay. Then the king's servant, which were in the king's gate, said unto Mordecai, Why transgressest thou the king's commandment? Now it came to pass, when they spake daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them, that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's matter would stand. For he had told them that he was a Jew. They don't bow. It's in the Bible. Like, they don't bow. In this Bible, we don't bow. So the Hebrews don't bow. Okay. And when, or God's chosen people don't bow. How about we say it like that, okay? Just, we don't bow. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence, that was Haman full of wrath. And he thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they had showed him the people of Mordecai. Wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews that were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, even the people of Mordecai. In the first month, that is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, they cast pur, that is the lot, before Haman from day to day and from month to the 12th month, that is the month Adar. And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, There is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people, in all the provinces of thy kingdom. And their law are diverse from all people. Neither keep they the king's laws. Therefore it is not for the king's profit to suffer them. If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed. And I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have the charge of the business, to bring it into the king's treasury. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it to Haman the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, the Jews' enemy. The king said unto Haman, the silver is given to thee, the people also, to do with them as it seemeth good to thee. Then were the king's scribes called on the 13th day of the first month, and there was written according to all that Haman had commanded unto the king's lieutenants, and to the governors that were over every province, and to the rulers of every people and of every province according to the writing thereof, and to every people after their language. In the name of King Ahasuerus was it written and sealed with the king's ring. And the letters were sent by posts into all the king's provinces to destroy, to kill, and to cause to perish all Jews, both young and old, little children and women, in one day, even upon the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month Adar, and to take the spoil of them for a prey. The copy of the writing for a commandment to be given in every province was published unto all people, that they should be ready against that day. The post went out, being hastened by the king's commandment, and the decree was given in Shushan the palace. And the king and Haman sat down to drink, and the city Shushan was perplexed. Come here, child. Come here.
Yes.
Come here. Come here.
Yes.
What do you want from me?
And me, full clothes, and can I have chips?
Have you even eaten a fruit? Have
No.
you even eaten a fruit?
No.
So then no is your answer. Eat your acai. And tell me I'm about to be done right now. We'll talk about it. So greetings everyone. I'm gonna stop. I only got to chapter 1 through 3. I was talking crap.
You're done.
So I will be
You're done.
back on chapter 4 next time. And greetings everyone. And Beauty, what did you learn about Esther? About so far? What did you learn? What did you learn? Have you even been listening?
Yes, I've been listening. But
So what did you learn?
Sometimes
What
it was
did you
lagging.
learn? What did you learn?
I don't.
You don't even know a little bit.
I was watching it the whole entire time.
So what did you learn? What did you learn so far?
I don't.
Don't be like this girl.
I don't know.
I'm teaching y'all about being a woman, and then you come up here and don't even know what the.
I will remember soon.
Anyways, girls.
I will remember soon. I will remember soon.
Anyways, I'm out. God bless y'all. Have a God-filled day. Let me make sure anybody wrote anything good. Okay, cool. I'm out. God bless y'all. Be on the path of righteousness. Women, let's tighten up. I will be here next time to read about more about how women are to handle these type of situations. Biblically, at least from the Bible's case, and it turned out well for Esther. At least I liked her. Okay? God bless y'all, and happy Ramadan if I don't see you all. about that? Anybody? Happy fasting, happy Lent, happy Ramadan, happy Carnival, happy Mardi Gras, happy all of this, happy all of that, happy it's time to fast. Peace out. Thank you.